Members, any other questions? Please. Mr.
You know,
Moore.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Ma'am, just got a question. How do you explain the swimmer, Leah Thomas, just dominating UPenn and within this division? There has to be an advantage there. Now, you mentioned of the Olympics, and you're talking about the top of the top of the top. I can tell you right now, none of us in this room would ever qualify for anything close to that. So I like, hey, you get back to your traffic. So you see what I'm
members, come
saying
on.
when you're talking about Division I or Division II, NCAA. So I'm trying to understand that. Maybe you can explain that.
Mr. Chairman, Member Nguyen, Leah Thomas is a good athlete. That's just plain and simple. We talk about policing bodies. There are athletes throughout history that have a genetic advantage. Look at somebody like LeBron James, who was born 6'8", 250. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. Usain Bolt, there have been scientific studies that said there is not a human that will ever run faster than he is. It is physically impossible. Michael Phelps, going back to swimming, has a body that has been researched.
To that point, Mr. Chair,
Well,
if I just may,
Yeah.
Once again, you went all the way up to the top of the best. We're talking, for example, my daughter, 5'6", 115 pounds, a senior in high school, 4th in the state in triple jump, holds the record there, shared the record of pole vault, but I believe it's only a matter of time before all those records are shattered. For she's built like me, just very thin. And so once again, you took it all the way up to LeBron James, where most of us can't even imagine being competitive. But we're talking about a little girl that's 5'6", 115 pounds. How do you rectify that?
Mr. Chairman, it is fairly easily rectifiable in that it just doesn't exist. There aren't trans athletes out there to go to just. Sorry, this is a very emotional issue. Sports mean
Take
the
your time,
world
I
to me.
Take your time.
So, what I've gone through as a transgender individual, my road to accepting myself, to get to where I am now almost 2 years on hormones. To get to where I am now, this road to self-acceptance, you don't do that just to dominate sports. You do that to accept ourselves. We just play sports to be out. I play sports because I want to play with my friends. I'm not there to dominate. I'm not there to break any records. And that's the case for every trans athlete out there, is that we just want to play sports with our friends. It's not an issue of dominance. We're not trying to do that. We just want to play sports with our friends. Sports saves lives. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but sports saved my life multiple times. As I said, my road to self-acceptance was hard, and without sports, I would not be here. I would not be where I am. So, denying children, we're talking about children, denying them that access to life-saving, to life-saving care like that sports is it's wrong. It's wrong and it's inhumane.
I'm sorry. Any more questions? Thank you for coming up. Again, it takes a lot of courage, and
Thank
thanks for
you.
coming up.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.